Who came up with that? Was that Paulie with that finish to have you beat 3 or 4 of his guys, send them away for 30, 60, 90 days, and then literally have you go out on top, leaving the company going into the to the WWF the next night? It was an unbelievable exit from ECW at November to Remember
You know,
'96.
Paulie was a mastermind of putting shows and matches together. But what people don't realize is Todd, Todd is God. That's my boy. He had a lot of input on everything that Two Cold Scorpio did in ECW. I think without Todd really pushing me and suggesting some things to Paulie, now Paulie knew how to make money on certain wrestlers, knew what wrestlers was good and which ones he could make money with. But I think with that extra bug in his ear, really helped from Todd. Let's do something different. Everybody knows that he's going to be leaving. Everybody was saying it before I even got there. The news was out. Everybody knew, oh, yeah, Scorpio's leaving, but who's leaving with him? They had no idea, and they knew I was going to do a job. So, the whole idea was to go out there and play like I was going to do a job. And I could say, man, to fight 3 guys in one night before you exit is unheard of. But like you said, but one of the best exits I probably could have made. And then to turn around and to lose my final match to probably one of the great underrated, may you rest in peace, Louis Piccoli. You know what I mean? So, that was, to me, was just another phenomenal night, to be there, and Woman was there, and Sandman. So it was, to me, it was just a great night to walk out. I couldn't ask for a better match to do it in.
If nobody's seen it before, you come out, you cut a impassionate farewell promo, and you basically tell the entire ECW arena that if anybody wants to beat you, they got to come out to the ring, and they got to do so. And you made quick work of Devin Storm, and I think, oh man, maybe Kid Cash. I mean, there was 3 or 4 guys, Hack Myers, that you beat. JT Smith, I think, was another one. I mean, you literally went through their guys.
Yeah, yeah, that was phenomenal. Yeah, definitely. I think JT Smith was like the second one that I had. I'm not even sure if it was Devin or not on my first one. I'm not even really sure and stuff, man. So, too many pounds ago, man. Hard to remember.
Absolutely. Now, would you say that's the high point for you in ECW?
I would definitely have to say, my thing was, my high point, everybody talk about, oh, what's your high point, the matches and the shows. For me, the highest point for me of all times of going down to ECW was hanging out with my boy Todd. Todd made it possible every time I went down there to be down there, to want to come back and be down there. It had I love working. I love the product that he put out, but I love hanging out with Todd and becoming close to him. So that really, made the whole deal, having the package deal, the Sandman, the posse, all of us riding together, partying together, just enjoying life, So to me, that was like one of my biggest highlights, to be invited into the posse, which, when I first got there, it was Todd Gordon, Nancy, Fonzie, and the Sandman. They would always ride to all the shows. Everywhere they go, they would always go together. So for them to invite me in to ride with them, and be part of the posse, man, that was some of the great and best memories that I will most have. I probably remember the memories with Todd and us hanging out partying more so than the matches I had.